Hey everyone, this is Boaz, rank 1 Asol, currently on the NA server. I'm going to do a little live commentary on this game. And yeah, please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy the content. Be releasing more Asol content here in the future. Yeah, this is currently a Immortal Vanquisher lobby, full sovereigns, challengers, pretty much in this entire lobby. So right now what I usually like to do is 3 waves then back for boots if I can get a nice poke on the mid-laner. So that's what I try and do right here. Pretty good trade. Went ahead and ignited just to get him low just in case. Kind of trolled a little bit right here. Didn't need to take that tower shot. But right here, we both are flirting. I'm not in kill range with the comet damage, so wasn't too worried about it. I'm also planning on getting the fruit, so I'm okay to stay since of the runes that I'm running. Again, not in danger with the comet damage, so pretty okay right here. And then since I'm running the runes I'm running, I'm able to sustain that back up. And then this is going to allow me to back on this next wave and then get tier 2 boots. I really like this playstyle for Asol and a lot of the other mid laners. Running the blue runes with a red rune. It's pretty nice. It scales really, really well. But yeah, we got our tier 2 boots. Like there's some fighting going on, so I'm gonna path that way, not necessarily committing to it, but just pathing that way in case something does break out. I want to protect my jungler. See if I can get a little bit of poker here. The Morgana has not backed yet, so I was kind of why I wanted to stay. She wants this wave, and that's what I was trying to push her off of. And to keep her from backing, I wanted to bait her on these 2 minions right here. See if I can keep her in a little bit longer. So using the wave to control what your opponent does. She looks like she's backing. She ended up backing after all, so completely fine. So yeah, with my first ulti, I usually like to try and roam early. I don't like using it in lane. If I can roam to the duo lane, that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna see if I can just go down there, throw the ult. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. They have vision, so I'm gonna try and make it back. Morgana could try and cut me off. I wasn't sure if their jungler was in this bush or not. So I'm just going to play it safe, get back in the lane, hit a quick little, if I can, a Q proc. So Morgana was a little deep, was actually pretty decent at laning. Was taking way more damage than I needed to. But I wasn't too worried. She doesn't really have the damage to come without ignite, so she's running exhaust in this lane. But yeah, since her ult's down, I can maybe look for an angle if I get close enough to fly in, as long as she wastes her Q. Yeah, she kept on hitting those Qs, so it's kind of nuts. But that's fine. I'm scaling extremely well right now. I'm not too worried. We're gonna fly back to the lane. Ezreal kind of wasting ult, but it does actually help me clear faster. So any 2-ups up, clears faster, and then maybe be able to stop her back. Didn't have the Q ready, so it's fine. But yeah. Hovering, always looking around, see if I can roam. I see way too many Asols just sitting in lane, not looking for quick roams. I'm using Pathfinder so I can, fly in the river really quickly to the side lanes. And that's what you're going to want to do to get a lead. If you can kill the mid laner, kill the mid laner, but, most high elo players are not going to let you do that, so your best bet is to fly to the side lane. So I'm not sure what this G was doing. We do have help from our jungle. We're starting to fight. We're in for a good angle. Pretty good ulti. Morgana came in. Gonna walk out of that range on that. And this is going pretty well. Reset the Q with my flight. Drop the ignite. Sucks that Olaf did not need to die there. I wish the Zed would have came, but I don't know. He didn't want to, but it's cool. Get the kill. I'm gonna back really quickly. And there's support and the mid laner are top side, which that means free stuff for me in the mid lane. So I'm gonna drop this. I really would like to back. But I need to back far enough to where I don't get hooked by the pike. Or I can see him coming. So we gotta take back. Got a big buy. We're pretty fed right now.
Enemy missing.
What you want to do with this lead is make sure you're protecting, not just wasting time trying to fight all the time. You want to keep your gold efficiency up real high. So, Camille kind of failed right there with hook. I'm not sure if that kills, but I am going to, make sure that they can't pressure us. Some flash break here. The one is coming on me. And Camille engages. Get a kill. Just hovering and see if I can do some damage without taking any damage. And I see an angle and I'm gonna go for it. And it worked. Okay, cool. Yeah. So they don't need my help on the dragon. I'm going to sit in the river for a little bit, get a little bit of mana from the Pathfinder. And the tier 2 boots, and able to push that in. Not really good to go for plates because there's none left. Towers will eventually go down. Where with this, you want to get tempo. So the tempo is pushing in there, grabbing your item, and then getting back on the map as fast as possible. And then now we have lane prio after I clear this. With item advantage, we should hard win this. Okay, so Pike, pretty good engage. So I don't think they need me, so I'm just gonna sit mid. And just make sure you're farming efficiently and then clearing the waves. If I did that a little bit earlier, maybe you could have. Okay, just dies anyways. But yeah, if I would do that a little bit earlier, maybe I catch him as he was flying. But good players probably gonna respond to it, so maybe a half second. And I'm trying to predict their movement of where they're going in their escape paths.
Danger.
So here, what we're doing is, looking for team fights, looking at the map, constantly looking at the map. I'm looking at the map probably 70-80% of the time. Alright, so get those two, they should be able to clear out the last person. I'm just clearing wave, looking for efficiency. Gold efficiency is most important, especially when you're this fed. You do not want to have 7 kills and someone with no kills have the same amount of gold as you. That should not be a thing. Like, if you've got kills, you need to be farming efficiently, using your gold efficiently to clear the game. Right now, I have a lot of our team's gold, so I'm using it. I'm applying pressure on the map. Maybe that was a wasted gold. I have no clue why this Morgana is not dying. There's no way it doesn't die here. Alright. Yep, that was probably the last thing I wanted to do, but it happens. Sometimes people are gonna look at one health. It is what it is. That was no one else's fault that I died besides mine. I maybe could have played it better. But it is what it is. But it's not over. I've got good gold GPM. So gonna get back on the map, make sure I don't die instantly coming on the, because that will put more pressure on my team to perform well. I need to perform this game, so that's what I need to think. I'm not trying to grief my team and, you know, taking their farm and everything, but, you know, I do want to take as much waves and stuff as possible. So I'm gonna take this, you know, looking at the Morgana right now as I'm taking that, seeing what they're doing. I'm watching what they're doing as I'm walking down here, making sure they don't need me. They do need me, you know, pinging, but right now they're not doing too bad. But this wave is just too good to pass up. You know, if that crashes underneath the tower, no, very bad. But, you know, my team right now, they're winning without me, so there's no need for me to group. You know, if they troll it and tower dive and do whatever, that's their fault. That's not my fault. They can ping all they want, say it's my fault, but like we've already got 2 kills. There's no need to push it further. So right here, you know, look and see if I can get this wave. If I can get this wave back, that'd be awesome. I'm gonna look, and I get punished for it. Not too bad though. I probably should have hovered the sidewall a little bit better. But you know, that Pike and that Camille, they're wanting.
On my way.
But gold efficiency still doing really good gold wise. Want to prioritize, you know, getting my 4th item and getting close to that. As soon as I get that 4th item, I just take over the game.
Middle turret is under attack. Rampage.
So we're flying in.
Attack Baron.
Olaf's getting attacked right now. Maybe be able to come in. I'm gonna flash around a minion so we get the full kill and see if we can. If I fly better, maybe I'd kill her there. But yeah, that should be Baron.
On my way. On my way.
And now I'm just using my skills to zone. Got a hit. They're low. We should be able to take this pretty easily. Just Morgana pull. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we got it. So now playing these late game team fights is kind of hard. Pike and Camille both want to jump on me. So I gotta play pretty far back. My team, that was a very, very good engagement by the Pike and the guys. So yeah, that's where I was, you know, need to be safe. Need crown. There's a lot of stuff that I need. Isn't there any orb? Maybe there's a world where I go crown and got queen. Maybe Zonya's. I just need to position better, in my opinion. I think those could be crutches. Sometimes going for those items, I just need to position better. There's no reason for me to be that far up. You know, 2 of my teammates are dead. I need to be further back. There's no reason for me to die there. So I'm gonna finish my item. I'm gonna finish the Infinity Orb. Probably the, you know, bad decision, but this is just my mentality. I wanted to force myself to play better positionally, so I'm not going to buy the item that's going to help me with bad position.
You have slain an enemy.
Sort of like a world without cleanse.
Enemy turret destroyed.
And I'm just doing so much damage right now. Once I get this Infinity Orb, it's I'm not gonna be able to get it in time. Yeah, they're just dying.
Double kill.
Ezreal got that red buff apparently. Yeah, I think this is just over. Ooh, I'm not sure if I flashed the Pike ulti there, but that was really close. It might have just moved out of it. That was really, really close.
Enemy slain. Enemy turret destroyed.
But yeah, pretty much it.
Enemy turret
Might be just
destroyed.
be over.
Perfect.
But yeah, late game, just focusing on, proper positioning, and we delete people. Yeah, this is nothing. Dodging the hook, and that's pretty much it right there. Just done. These guys just cut it down there. And these guys can put it on matter. Team should be able to win if they don't troll. And it looks like they will. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And stay tuned for the next video. Everyone.